I'm O.W. Root, and this is Pleasant Peninsula. Halloween is coming up, and that means Halloween decorations are coming out. Pumpkins on front steps, corn stalks by people's front doors, ghosts in the windows, a balloon with a fishing wire attached to the ceiling and then a white sheet over it. Remember that? Cardboard cutouts of mummies and Draculas and Frankensteins. Those are the Halloween decorations I remember as a kid. They were spooky, they were scary, a little eerie. They didn't terrify you, they didn't give you bad dreams. They weren't gore or horror. But have you seen the Halloween decorations these days? They've really changed. They're terrifying. They're hideous. They are gory and they are horrific. You're talking severed heads and limbs that look realistic with blood dripping from them on people's front yards. Clowns with blood dripping from the fangs. Terrifying eyes. I mean, this stuff is truly gruesome. It's the kind of stuff that you see in horror movies, and horror movies are rated R. Remember when we cared about ratings? Remember when we didn't want kids to watch stuff or see stuff that they shouldn't be seeing? Crazy idea, huh? There's a time when we did. And yet we have this stuff that is akin to an R-rated horror movie on people's front yards. What is that? There's a real sick impulse there. And people don't like when you talk about this. They get offended by it. They, for some reason, don't like you to remind them that it was not always this way. That back in the 90s, even back in the early 2000s, it was just spooky and eerie, not gory and gruesome. And if you ask them to think about the kids, they get really mad. I don't know why that is. Shouldn't we think about what kids are seeing? Why do you want to make kids see this? Why do you want to make 1-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 30-year-olds see this? I mean, there's a real strange, evil thing here. And people don't like to hear that. They don't like you to talk like that because it makes them uncomfortable for some reason. But it's worth thinking about. And even if you don't want to get to the moral aspect of it, that's okay. You can talk about the taste aspect of it. It's not good taste. It just isn't. Gruesome, gory, horrific, dismembered body parts littering your lawn are not classy Halloween decorations. They're just not. I mean, that's not a moral statement. Like I said, we can put the morality aside. It's a statement of taste. Classy Halloween decorations are jack-o'-lanterns, and again, corn stalks, and skeletons, and the ghosts. When you see a house that is tastefully decorated, or a very nice house, a classic American home, if they have good taste, it will be tastefully decorated. If they don't, it will look like a horror show. It's time for this to stop. Like I said, I said we should think about the kids, but we should think about all of us. Do you really want to see it? I mean, do you really want to see all that gruesome stuff? Again, I'm not saying that you have to be an 80-year-old living in the senior citizen home and you can't see anything, or you don't want to see anything that disturbs you. I'm not trying to infantilize people or play with kid gloves here. But we should ask ourselves, is a public space full of gore and horror, even if it's only for a month a year, really a sign of a correctly ordered society or a good society or culture? I don't think so. Something's off. It's not right. We need to get rid of the gruesome Halloween decorations and return to tasteful, classy, spooky and eerie, but always tasteful Halloween decorations. Ghost towns. There's a bunch of them in the UP. A lot more of them in the Lower Peninsula. Interesting. There's all kinds of them. We've got Freda. It's a town way up in the Keweenaw, and it's barely hanging on. It's a husk of what it used to be. But it's a town. People still live there. They wake up, they make their coffee, they go to sleep. They live their lives. There's no post office. There's no grocery store. It's dying. And then there's other ghost towns like Clifton. Clifton does not exist. I mean, it's vapor. It just disappeared into the wind. Pompeii left us more clues than Clifton. I mean, the only thing that's left at Clifton is a cemetery in the woods, and there's not even a road to the cemetery. You pull off on the road, and then you walk through the woods, and the trail isn't even a great trail, and then you come to, without any signs, without anything, graves in the woods, being swallowed up by the forest, fallen trees, overgrowth. It's eerie, it's haunting, and beautiful, and thought-provoking. Things we build and the things that disappear, our short time here. Then there's towns like Fayette. Fayette's a ghost town, but not in the way Fayette is, not in the way Clifton was. There are still buildings in Fayette. There are these old brick buildings with the windows gone, or the glass from the windows gone, and overgrowth inside, and this stone rising up from the ground. It looks like a skeleton almost. I guess Fayette's not a ghost town, it's more of a skeleton town. No one lives there, but you've got these buildings that are also set up with historical artifacts. You've got desks and beds and teacups and kitchens and plaques on the walls that tell you how people lived there, how the kids went to school, how the guys broke their backs on the labor, and what life was like way up in Fayette in February in 1880. Imagine living up there. It's a tough situation. If you're a history guy, there's a lot to think about as you walk around Fayette. A lot to learn, the industrial past of the UP. When I was walking around Fayette, I thought about the New World, the story of the New World. People go where the jobs are. It's true today and it's true then. In 1867, Fayette started going. There were jobs there, so people came. About 500 people lived there. Ship and iron down south. Then in 1891, closed up shop. The jobs went away and the people went too. And Fayette fell asleep. In the 20th century, in the middle of the 20th century, the state of Michigan bought the land and turned it into the state park so you can go learn about their lives. You know, it's tempting for us to mourn on behalf of someone else. The dying towns or the shrinking settlement. But maybe we don't need to. There might not be anything sad about it. People go where the jobs are. Those people went to Fayette and they made a good living there. Or made an all right living. I'm not sure it was good, but it was an all right living. They survived. And they made memories there. They had kids there. They raised families there. And then they moved and went somewhere else. And they did all those same things in another place. They had more kids. They raised the ones they had. They made more memories in another Fayette of a different name. Then after that, they went somewhere else and so on and so on. And we're still doing the same thing today. We go where the jobs are. We bring our families with us. We make great memories where we are. Then we make some more somewhere else. In the new world, we keep moving forward, keep settling more, an expanding frontier. There's nothing to mourn. I'm O.W. Root from Michigan Enjoyer.